I will explain the meditation a little bit. And to get started, you can find a comfortable position, seated, perhaps with your feet flat on the ground, feeling the weight of your legs and your body, as well as the support of the ground underneath you. The spine ideally is vertically aligned, but not rigid, supporting both the relaxation and the alertness, and serving as an energetic channel or an antenna sort of that connects the crown top of the head and towards the heavenly sky, and then through the pelvis and the legs to the earth below. So, as per before, I will follow this protocol and call it the Inspired Protocol. It's an acronym, and it's designed to calm the mind and awaken and enliven the body through our attention and breath. And we will touch into various points in the body, including the 7 chakras. And there are actually, according to some systems, more than 7. There's a chakra above the head, which is a 4th energetic center. And then there's kind of a chakra into the soil and the earth as well. But the point is that to activate these energetic centers and calm the mind, relax the body, which lets us connect into other dimensions of our experience. And in particular, as we talked about, because we want to activate the intentions and provide the support, I will also pay some attention to the three main centers, which is the belly center, which is this hara point that we mentioned earlier. It's about an inch or 2 below the navel and similarly in towards the spine, away from the surface of the skin. And that's the center of embodiment and grounding and action. And then there's the heart center, which is actually at the center of the chest, not the organ of the heart. So it's slightly to the right of the organ. It's at the center of the chest at the heart level. And that's the center of compassion and love and joy and gratitude and devotion and so on. And then there's the head center, which is at the pineal gland. And the pineal gland is here at the level of the brow, about an inch in between the temples. And that's the center of vision and clarity and wisdom. So ideally, we bring all these centers alive and aligned so that our heart's longing and desire can be activated in a devotional way with the heart energy, but it's also, we have clarity of mind and vision of how that all comes up, and it all gets embodied in our action through the activation of the belly center. And so we'll just touch into these centers and feel into them, and that's a way to activate them during the meditation. So, okay. So again, feeling into our body, letting ourselves settle in the chair, feet flat on the ground, spine aligned. And we will begin with the Inspired Protocol. So first, the letter I, inward gazing. N, nostril breathing. S, spine supporting. Spirit soaring. P, posture aligning. I, inhaling, exhaling. R, relaxing, receiving, resting feet flat on the ground, connected to the center core of Mother Earth. E, expanding awareness. Sit bones, perineum, and pelvic floor. Entire pelvis, including the hip joints and pubic bone. Lower belly and hara point. Diaphragm and solar plexus. Heart, chest, and lungs. Throat. Jaw. Tongue. Lips. Cheekbones. Nose. Eye sockets. And the space between them at the brow. Temples. And the space between them at the pineal gland. Crown, top of the head. 10 inches above the head. Back of the skull. Back base of the skull at the occiput. Back of the neck. Upper shoulders. Shoulder blades. And the space between them at the back of the heart. A foot behind the heart. Arms. Hands. Legs. Feet. Entire skeletal and bone structure as it supports the whole body, including the tissues and the organs and the blood vessels, sensing the pulsating flow of the blood through the arteries, veins, and heart. Entire body and the space all around it. The space above the head, how high does it extend? And the space down below, how low does it go? And the space in front ahead, does it have an end? And the space in back behind, where does it end? In the space in the heart and chest, how deep does it descend? Sensing the totality and vastness of space as it envelops, surrounds, and permeates the body. D, deepening into essence. Dwelling in being. Doing nothing. Simply noticing, receiving, allowing. Allowing the totality of reality. Resting in pure being. The simplicity of I am, with its dynamic flow of ever-changing and evolving experience, arising fresh and anew, moment to moment, ever being, ever becoming. I am that I am. I will be as I will be. Continuing to abide and dwell in essence and being, letting the consciousness and the awareness settle down, drop in like a pebble through a body of water, slowly dropping to the lower belly, resting the attention at the lower belly, like at the bottom of a lake or the ocean. Continuing to follow the flow of the breath in the lower belly. And sensing into the texture, the quality of this area. Does it feel fluid-like, solid, or airy, spacious? Continuing to follow the flow of the breath in the lower belly for another breath or two. And on the next inhale, drawing the awareness, the attention, and the energy up the central channel to the center of the chest, the heart area. And sensing the quality of this space. Does it feel empty, spacious, solid, or fluid? Does it seem dark or light? And if you're seeing or sensing light, notice its color and its effect on you. And notice the source of the light. If there is such a source, where is it? And if it feels dark or empty like space, How is the dark space affecting you emotionally, your mood? And is it entirely dark, or is there a flickering or a star point of light somewhere? Continuing to abide and dwell in the heart center, listening, sensing, looking with the inner ears and eyes and fingers. And on the next inhale, drawing the attention, the energy, and the breath up further to the head center at the pineal gland. Placing the attention, the awareness, and the focus there, noticing what this area feels like. Is it like airy, spacious, or is it fluid or solid like? Again, is it light or dark? What color? How does the light affect you? And one or two more breaths in this area. And on the next exhale, letting the awareness and the attention drop down again like a pebble through the heart and back, collecting at the lower belly. Pausing there for a breath. And then breathing by drawing the energy up from the belly, heart, head center, a small pause, fraction of a second, and then exhaling back down to the belly. So continuing to breathe like that in your own pace, basically moving the awareness and aligning between the belly, the heart, and the head centers, bringing them into energetic connection and alignment. Okay, continuing to allow and abide in this state of being, letting the awareness now settle and dwell in the center of the chest, the heart area. Sensing, listening to the silence there, and including the sounds, the sound of this voice, these words, whatever other sounds, the sensations of the body, pressure, temperature. And when you're ready, you can let the eyes open and simply receive the light, the colors, the shapes, and without going out, without labeling things, naming things, just receiving all as perception, as sensations, as colors.